Hello everyone. So today's video is going to be a video response to Dustin over at the ModernMetaphysicMan. He did a sort of like tarot journal video slash journaling video, and I thought I would kind of show you guys mine in a response to that. I make journal videos. I would like to start making journal videos, but I also make journal charms and paper clips and things like that. So this kind of video really interested me, and I thought I would show you my tarot journal. So I'll get the accessories out of the way first. Pencil case with make your mark, and some of the kind of things I use. I use the Crayola Super Tips. They're just really good colouring pens. I shall shift those out the way now. This is a dangle that I made myself. It's a dream catcher. I really love it, and I customized this book with a yellow band because it's kind of like a bumblebee vibe to me, the black and the yellow. So then I've made this pen loop out of some elastic and a binder clip, and that's where my pen sits. And this is kind of a fold out kind of, it's got three things. This side is where my tarot card of the week sits, and as you can see it's Justice this week. And usually these books are attached to the elastic here. I've just removed them for ease of use. So I think we'll start, I'll take those out for a second. So I think we'll start with my pockets. So I've got some washi tape. See if I can get one out without. So this is a playing card actually. You can probably see the Queen just there. This is a playing card with washi tape wrapped around it because I never have enough space in my bag for the big reels of washi tape. I used to carry around a huge sack of it, like it was literally like this big, just of washi tape. And so I just thought I'd take a little bit with me of the themes that I'm using for that month. And so this month, because it's summer, we've got very summery ones. So there's 4 of those in total there. This is just some colourful paper in the background to make it look a bit pretty. Then we've got this wild and free kind of decal. It's just a piece of paper. I got these off of Etsy. I'll try and link the seller down below if she's still there. I got them a couple of years back, so I don't know if she's still trading, but I'll see whether I can link her. So then we've got this, which says create a vision that makes you want to jump out of bed in the morning. And then this says be a flamingo in a flock of pigeons. Then a crystal cluster, a little cup of coffee with flamingos on it, a camper van, because like this is the dream. I eventually want to own one of these that looks a little bit like this. I think it would be pretty cool. A journal book picture, as well as a pen. The pen's separate. And then a girl that kind of represents me, although I've got very short hair compared to her now, whereas this was kind of me before I cut all my hair off. And then just some paper clips to hold those all together. So there's some rose gold paper clips there. And this will all change. I'm about to, at the end of August, I will be changing up my pockets for Halloween and fall kind of decor for those couple of months. Then I just have a file folder here, and it's just black, and it just has a load more of those kind of decals and things like that in it, as well as some more kind of cooler washi tape, cooler coloured washi tape. I'm supposed to actually, oops, you can kind of see the playing card better on this one. So yeah, and some notes and things. Nothing exciting in there, really, apart from cute stickers and things. I have a separate sticker selection. I also have, at the moment, I'm using these stamps quite often, so they're coffee stamps. So I like those, so they go just in that side pocket, and that's all that's kind of there. So then this, we have a compartment here where one of my books slots into, and then, as I said before, the zippy part where my tarot card of the week goes in, where it's nice and safe in the waterproof kind of pocket. Okay, now I'm going to move myself so I can see. So we'll go from back to front. So this is just a plain notebook, and it's got little cactuses on it, and I think it's really cute. And at the minute it's pretty blank. I did attempt a year in pixels, which is where you try and track your mood. As you can see, this is March, so I didn't get very far, but I kind of want to carry it on here in August. And when you are seeing this, it will just be August. I think it'll be the 1st of August when I upload this, so I will be trying to do this. And then I do eventually want to add TV trackers and like a tarot tracker in here to see how often I actually do read the cards. So that just kind of slots in the back there, and that's where that stays. Then we've got so I'll leave my tarot tracker for last, but that goes next technically. So this is then my monthly tracker, and so I actually draw this myself. It is just a plain notebook. It says good things take time. I like to have these sort of cute sayings and things to keep me motivated. And then this is one of the kind of paper clips I was telling you about. This is a Scottish thistle with some green and purple beads, and I have those in my Etsy shop, so I'll link those below. I absolutely love this charm. So yeah, it is just a plain lined notebook, but I do have I have drawn months in them. I could buy them, I suppose, buy one like this, I suppose, but I just kind of prefer to draw them myself so I can be a bit creative. So this month's colour scheme is yellow. I'm sorry if you can hear my washing machine in the background. I'm doing washing at the moment, so I apologise if that's a bit loud. Yeah, so I have kind of these are the days that aren't being used, so I've decorated at the top here with washi tape, and the same down here with this really pretty mermaid washi tape for the summer, and again with this little bird here. And as the month goes on, this will get fuller. It's just that at the moment we're at the start of the month, and so this is all I have planned or in so far. And then I do a couple of months in advance usually in this book. I'm kind of showing you this now because I've just started a new load of books, so they're nice and fresh and new and haven't been completely ruined yet. So then I've got this Little Ideas one, and this is a kind of weekly, and again this is just this, it's the same sort of book as this, lined normal, except I've just drawn in the days, and I have a little spot at the bottom here. So this is kind of where I was going with this video, in trying to get tarot into your kind of daily routine in life. So I draw a tarot card weekly, which is this card here, and so I'll put the card, and I'll might if I feel like it, do a little drawing of it, and that's just kind of how I journal and use my journals with tarot. I do eventually want to get things like tarot stickers and things like that, so that I can do daily ones, but for now this is what I'm kind of doing. And then this one again is just another plain notebook which is green this time rather than pink, and still has these pretty succulents on the front, and this is just like a so I've got video ideas in the back, and then this is kind of like a to-do list book where I'll put the day, and then I'll do what I need to do that day if I've got a lot to do, and that just helps kind of get a tick list done. So yeah, and so now on to the actual kind of main event, which is the tarot part, sort of part of it. So it's pause, and I like this because when I'm doing my tarot journaling, I like to take a minute for myself to kind of really concentrate on what the cards are trying to tell me for the day, or for the week, or wherever, whichever. And so I like the fact that it says pause, because I have to take a little pause in my day to kind of really connect with the cards. And then I've got this really pretty kind of, it's got an it's not an acorn, what is it? It's a pine cone, gold pine cone with some green green beads, and I also have these in my Etsy shop. So we'll get straight to this. So the first page that we come to is my star chart. I've got my sun and my moon, my Virgo and midheaven, and you can kind of, I'll put a link to where I got all of my information from. You just plug in your date of birth and the time you were born, and it will give you your kind of star chart. So I've just drawn this pretty moon phases and stars, and that's my astrological sign. I'm a Libra. So yeah, and I've got other things, like I've got my birth tree and my Celtic animal, and things like that. So then I've got my tarot symbols, and this is just kind of, so when I'm journaling, I'm not going to show you my journal pages, but essentially I will either draw the card at the top, or I will draw the symbol. So I'll put the box here with all the different symbols, and then I will journal about, like kind of write about what I've taken from that card, what I interpreted the card as before I used the proper meaning, and things like that. And yeah, so this is kind of just the symbols that I use to make the book cohesive. And then I will be putting, I've set aside a couple of pages for some basic spreads, just so that I can kind of, instead of pulling my tarot book out, I can just go straight to this one and get a more in-depth spread if I so need to. So that goes back here. I do have some other books that sort of go into more witchy things, that have the kind of Pagan Wheel of the Year and sort of basic rituals that you can do for those. If I'm feeling really lazy, I can just pull one of those out and do that. It also has basic information on the actual holiday and things like that, and where it kind of originates from. So maybe I'll do a separate video on that, as this is kind of getting a bit long. But yeah, so they all then kind of neatly wrap themselves up, and it all comes with me in my bag. This literally travels with me everywhere I go, as you can see from some of the dents and kind of dings that it has on it. It literally goes everywhere with me, and I wouldn't know where I was if I didn't have this. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you have a tarot journal similar, I'd love to see them in any way, shape or form, even if it's just kind of a little journal that you sort of write down. I'd love to see your methods and how you guys do it too. So yeah, I hope you're all having a fantastic day, guys, And as always, blessed be and have a fantastic day. Bye.